Hi, intuitive souls. How is everyone? This is Mary. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you all here to join me on my uh, channel, Intuitive Refresh. It's just been, you know, super refreshing actually in the month of June because I feel as though I am reaching a point of like being able to come back and talk about spirituality. So if you guys know me or like followed me, I kind of took a break for a while. Now I want to start off by talking a bit about what being a miracle manifester is and my experience as well as just other spiritual like little things that I wanted to share. Now I'm also gonna do it's Friday, so I decided, why not do a pick a flower psychic reading for, you know, the collective. And this is gonna be a general reading. So only take what resonates. What doesn't resonate, you know where to you know where to put it, right? Toss it aside, right? Like you don't need it. You have full control of your life. You have free will. You make the decisions in your life based on you. Okay. So I wanted to talk a bit about the post that I made earlier this morning. If you guys are on TikTok, I'm on TikTok as well. So follow me there. I made a I made a little post on TikTok about what I experienced as a miracle, and it's funny, and I call it a miracle because, like, like who would have thought, right? And it's no coincidence, right? So, what Spirit has been trying to show me and really get me to that energy level of really accepting my gifts, right, as a manifester, and to really call in that energy. It's within us. However, we also have the ability to attract more of the energy, right? The miracle manifesting energy that is out there in the universe, because everything is energy, energy is everything. So as we have it within us, it's also outside. So it's internal and external. Okay. So that's one thing I want you guys to understand about manifesting, being a miracle manifester. Okay. Now, I went to this coffee shop. Okay. I don't really know if I want to say the name, but I went to this coffee shop. I order um, a sandwich, these two little uh, egg muffins, and then a coffee, a small coffee. Um, and there's a small, a medium, a large, and then an extra large. Okay. So then this morning I was going and I'm just like, okay, should I order? Should I not? I was like, it's a Friday. I want to, really enjoy, I really want to enjoy a coffee, right? I don't drink coffee often. When I do drink coffee, I like to, just, kind of I like to pick Fridays. I don't know, just because I'm like, oh, it's Friday. I want to reward myself, treat myself, right? So then this morning, like, 5, like 5:30, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get it. I just had this feeling, right? And then I ordered it for pickup, and then I went to the store. And I went there and I went up to the counter and I grabbed my sandwich and my little egg muffins. And then I saw a extra large coffee cup. And I was like, I don't know if that is my cup of coffee. And so I was like, I talked to the barista, right? I was like, are you sure this is mine? Like, I order, a small, right? And she was like, oh. And then she looked at it, and then she obviously saw it said, the abbreviation for small, right? And then she was like, oh, well, I guess you get an extra large. And I was just like, oh my gosh, okay. Like, I I was just speechless because I can't believe that that happened. Right after, okay, just a day after I watched this other girl who talked about being a miracle manifester. I don't know if you guys follow her, but if you guys want to know her, feel free to message me. I can, I can message you her video. I've been following her for years now, like I think like at least 7 or 8 years, or it's been so long. But message me and I can totally, share her info. And so I was just like, okay, let me try this miracle manifestor thing, right? And so that's why I was just like, like I was just like speechless after, you know, really getting that extra large cup of coffee. And it was just, it was funny because I've been craving coffee for a while. Usually I'm like, okay, I'm not a big coffee person, but then like for some reason I just was craving coffee. And so that's why I was, prior to all of this, okay, truth is I was thinking about coffee. And so this is why I want to bring up being a miracle manifester. When you are a miracle manifester and you're manifesting, you are going to visualize that thing that you desire like 10x, okay? Because it just works so well. And so in my video on TikTok, I did a little video for you guys, like a little blessing, right? If you know, whatever you choose to manifest, for it to come 10 times, right? Um, or in tenfold, right? And it was just so amazing that I was able to do that. And, really a cup of coffee, yeah, that's not a big deal, but trust me, how many people get the wrong size and get an extra large? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like never have I ever gotten like a cup of coffee and like they mixed up my order and they made it larger. Like this is my first time. So really, as someone who's manifesting, who's in that vibration field that really amplifies when your vibration is amplified, like it can give you even more or better, right, than what you like originally desire. Because I just wanted a small cup. However, like universe gave me one this big, and I just laughed because I've never ordered a cup of coffee that big. Like, I kid you not. It's like literally this big. And I'm like, I'm not that crazy of a coffee drinker. So when universe gave me that, I just laughed and I was like, okay, thank you. I accept it, right? I received it. And then I was like, universe, like I will pay it forward, right? By sharing knowledge, sharing love, really sharing this, so that others can also see and feel and understand what manifesting is like, right? On a different scale, right? So when you're starting as a manifester, you will really, really be in that very desperate energy, okay? You're This is real talk here, okay? When you first start off with manifesting, you're gonna be in that very desperate, like clinging energy. And that's how we all start because we so desire it, right? And we won't like we can't see beyond what's beyond there. And so we only want that one thing. But being a miracle manifester that has surrendered several times, that I have manifested several times, I would tell you this: you will start getting receiving way better than what you have asked for. So when you are a miracle manifester, it's like the vibration, you amplify it, it's gonna like boom, like come in, and you you're gonna receive better. You're gonna receive tenfold. So that is a secret I want to share with you all, okay? That's like golden knowledge here, okay? Like you, no one's gonna really tell you this. When you start manifesting, it's gonna come in tenfold and it's gonna be better. And you will be surprised. So don't feel so in the beginning when you're in that energy and you're so like clinging to that one expectation, expected outcome. Okay, that expected outcome isn't gonna really be the key. Okay, remember, like, yes, we're going to visualize what we want, but we will always include that it is more or better, right? Like more than what you thought of, better than what you thought of, right? And so really allow that energy, surrender, and allow that energy to come through, because that energy is going to amplify the energy of surrendering. Okay, so let's go into surrendering. Being a miracle manifester, you're gonna have to surrender. Okay, you're not going to hold on and cling on. Okay, again, that's the one thing that we start out with, but we have to move away from it. Okay, because it's not going to actually bring our manifestation closer or sooner. It's going to actually push us further away and push the thing further away from us. So it goes both ways, right? You're going to be pushed away, and the item or the thing you choose to manifest is going to be pushed away. So what is that going to do, right? It's going to make the period longer, the wait time, right? And we don't want that. So, a lot of good stuff that I want to share too is that when you are being a miracle manifester, you want to clear out your energy, okay? Um, I cleanse my house and I cleanse myself. Okay. If you're interested in how to clean yourself, how to cleanse, clear energy, message me. I can help you. I love to, show you how I do it, and then, you could change it up, do it how you want to do it. But it's good to get down the basics, right? And then formulate it to how you desire, how you want it, so that it fits you. I'm all about having open space to create new energy, new welcoming uh, inventions, right? To help us work out how we want to do things, right? Um, and so, yeah, definitely clear out your energetic field, because if you don't clean out your energetic field and there's all that, like, you know, lower vibration stuff into you. Um, oh, thank you. Thank you, toilet for owner. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm just kind of sharing like what a miracle manifester looks like. And then I'm gonna do the pick a flower reading right after. So I have 4 flowers for you all, and I'll be showing you guys very shortly. So another thing as a miracle manifester, okay. So one, it's really don't be clingy, right? Surrender, right? And then 2, clean out your energetic field, your space, clean out your all that negative energy in your house. Okay. The energy of your house plays a very big role. Okay. You are not going to just bring things into your home and hope that negative energy, right? You're not going to bring negative energy in your home and hope that it just dissipate. No. When you bring negative energy into your home, that it's staying there. It's getting cozy. Okay. Like that's the best way I could put it. Negative energy have it's stuck energy. It's stagnation. It's negativity. What does negativity do? It's clinging, right? And so that's why it's good to really not just clean yourself, but clean your house. I've noticed that I cleaned my house the last 2 weeks. I've been cleaning and I've been just seeing miracles happening. So I think I've already shared this, but once I cleaned the patio, the space going out to my patio, all of a sudden I got like 3 clients. And so I was like, oh wow, it's been like almost like half a year, and like now I'm getting like, like clients again. And it's interesting because I was kind of out of it, but then I'm back in the groove. So, yes, letting this high frequency go out and expanding. Okay. So, sending you guys love and high frequency as well. Own it, claim it, receive it. And then, oh, thank you. Yeah. Um, so toilet for owner, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I 33 UK fully I be yours to use anytime. Yes. Okay. So I be yours to use anytime, but I'll be quiet now too. Just yes, you're wow. True. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. I'm gonna do the reading shortly, so I'm excited for which pile you choose, and for what piles others choose as well. So really, manifesting, being a miracle manifester is so easy, but it's just that we allow ego to trip us up. So another point is ego. Now, ego is a little bit tied to surrendering, but I want to separate the two because really, when you surrender, you're not even talking to ego anymore. Okay. But when you have ego, right? Ego could come up and make you a little complicit, make you a little cocky, make you a little doubtful, right? So I want to separate surrender and ego. Okay. So ego is gonna make you feel a certain way. It's gonna make you be on your high horse. It's gonna like make you doubtful sometimes. It's gonna like make you cocky, right? You're like, haha, like I did this, now I'm gonna do it again. And it's okay. It's okay to acknowledge what you have manifested, but there are times where others can, when they're manifesting, they can overstep boundaries. So sometimes it's, meaning you can, others can be a little condescending, or others can compare, and that's where it throws you off, right? So when you're in manifestation mode and you are being the miracle manifester that you are supposed to be, it's your birthright. Okay. If you are involved in other people's energy, it can pull you down, or you can pull yourself down, right, with your own ego. And then that's where your ego, their ego clashes, and then it can mess with your manifesting. Okay. So I just want to really call that out, because so often we're like, oh, yeah, we're doing all the steps. Why is it that it's not working? Right. It's because who you're hanging out with, you're letting ego trip you up, as well as allowing their ego and your ego to, play a little too much. Right. It's good to have ego. Okay. Don't get me wrong. Ego helps us recognize that we got stuff to work on. Okay. It's simple, right? Ego is just here to teach us lessons. We have to be the one to say, okay, ego, no more. Okay. And we're going to switch it up. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm like, okay, ego is ego. Okay. Surrendering is like when you're at your, when you're just at the very like bottom, right? And you're like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to let it all go and just let it be, right? Let it happen. So those are some of the really, really important things, okay? To really manifesting, being a miracle manifester, to manifest without feeling like you are just, you're in that like energy of being desperate, being clingy, being doubtful, right? So it's about you, yourself, your energy, okay? So I hope that was helpful. Now I'm gonna go into Hi, Kelly. I'm so happy you're joining us. So, if you guys are here watching and you haven't said hi yet, say hi. I love to just interact with you guys too. This is, it's a live, so let's do what we do on lives, right? Interact, right? Share. Um Really, feel free to go out and share it too. Share the link. I would appreciate it a lot. And again, if you guys are on TikTok, follow me there because I post a little more on there because it's just so easy, right? Now I'm gonna move. I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna move to our pick a flower reading. Now, how did I come up with a pick a flower reading? I was just thinking to myself, like, they're always picking cards, and I'm like tarot cards, right? They're always picking tarot cards. It's so overdone, but it's not bad. I do tarot reading as well, and I do not like. I'm not shaming no one. It's just that for me, I'm like I want to change it up a little. Okay, it's a new year, new era. We gotta change it up, and I know this is energy that's being renewed, recycled. Okay, I know that in some of our spiritual communities, they do flower reading. Now, flower reading is an art, okay? That flower psychic reading is an art that other cultures, other, groups have done too. Now, I am Hmong. So if you guys know the Hmong community or the, whatever, that's that is one thing that I've actually heard of floral or flower psychic readings when I was younger, but I just never thought it was real. I never thought, like, how can you pick up a flower and read it psychically? Like, I would just think that you're bizarre and like, made no sense. And on the, life catch up to you, okay? Honey. Yeah, you're right. I don't know this. Yeah. So this is why we're here, toilet for owner. Like, we're here to share knowledge and share what we have learned, right? So feel free if you guys know anything new or anything else more about floral reading, flower psychic readings, let me know too. But I have these beautiful flowers. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. So I have actually I'm gonna Okay, so they're kind of dried out. I didn't put any water, okay? Because I was like, I don't like it drenched and wet. Like doing these readings, I have learned. So I'm just gonna keep it dry for a bit, and then I'll put water in after. But I always do an arrangement with these, and then take a picture and then like post it up, so you guys can kind of see how I do my my flower arrangement as well. So I've never thought in years that I was going to do psychic readings based off of flowers. I was just like, no. Like, it's like, how do you do that? Like, how do you even do that? How do you pick a flower and just know how to read, right? And then I have come to terms with myself, accepted my gifts, all, just a lot of inner healing. There's still more. This is not the end. There's still more. However, I'm choosing to step into this light now, to work and accept my gifts as a psychic reader, as a intuitive holistic healer, right? And so I work with flowers. So these are the flowers that I picked for today's reading. So it's Friday, so it's Friday flower, psychic reading day. It's not gonna always be every Friday. Okay, these flowers are, I'll be honest, it adds up. But I do want to really really extend the invite. Like, feel free to, if you guys want a reading, feel free to donate. I will, like, do my best to buy whatever flowers I can with the donation and do these readings and keep them going, because I think they're not just only fun. I feel like spirituality, this is separate from religion. Okay, now spirituality for me is all about what is the truth for me? What is the light that I'm stepping into? How is my light merging and working and dancing with the light, the external light that God or universe you know give to us, right? We are light, so is the external world is light, right? The stars, the sun, right? The moon, it all illuminates on us. The cosmic world illuminates on us because we are the light and the light is us, just like energy is everything. Everything is energy, okay? So these are the flowers that I picked for us today. Yep. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're really nice. I try my best to always pick fresh flowers. Like there's something about when you pick flowers that are that's gonna depart, right? It's like it's harder to work with that energy. But I will say this, when you pick flowers that are about to depart, there's something there. There's a lesson there too. Okay, that is meant for you to hear, that it's not negative, but it is a depiction of the energy. Okay. The I have had moments where I picked really, really not so good flowers. My energy was pretty depleted, and the energy of the collective was at a lower level. Okay. Now, I'm not saying we're always going to be there. We're not. That's why there are days where I go to the store and I pick very beautiful, lush flowers. And it's a good day. It's a good, it's really good weather. It's good flowers because the energy of the collective that I'm going to read, that I'm affiliated with, is higher. Okay. Like, our world is all about duality, okay? Highs and lows, good and bad, right? Light and dark. So there's never going to be a perfect, like reading or perfect, like anything. So these are the flowers. So I'm just going to go real quick. Flower. So, and showing you guys the flower. So this is, if you pick flower one, it's this. These are mums. I love these mums. They are so fun, so colorful, so vibrant. Okay. And then the second pile is these, what is it? Solidago. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Solidago or Solidago. Like it depends where you live. So these are just wonderful. They're actually more of greeneries, but I wanted to add them because of how beautiful they are by themselves. Like I really feel like this could stand alone. Look, this this itself can stand alone. It will be very pretty in your house. So that's flower two. Flower three are these baby's breath. Look at these. They're so, again, I love baby's breath. They're so fun. They're bouncy. That's my favorite word for them. They're bouncy because they are. Look at them. Okay. Now, look at these. So these are flower four. Look at these orange cream roses. Doesn't it look like that orange cream ice cream bar? If you're in the States, you know what I'm talking about. So it looks very yummy, but you can't eat these. Okay, they're not edible. Flowers from the stores do not use, right? Because they spray chemicals on it. Okay, that's one thing I learned that was like a harsh truth. But I do really like flowers, and like it's it's kind of like my only access so to flowers. In the future, I hope to grow my own flowers. That day will come. But for now, I'm gonna stick to buying flowers from the store. So look at these. They're just gorgeous. Okay. So I'm gonna put these back, and then I'll do one pile at a time, or one flower at a time. So yeah, so this is pile one or flower one, okay? If you pick flower one, these are the flowers for you. Those who chose flower one. I want you guys to take a really good look, feel into the energy too, because I really want you guys to interact, right? These lives are all about interaction, okay? Because it's just more fun that way. And not just that, but I think we need to start changing the energy of what lives are, right? Like it's not just you watching, spectating, right? It's us connecting in real time because I know we all live all over the world, different time zones. So take advantage of us being together, right? Look at them. Now, what I'm feeling, okay, pile one right away, or flower one, flower one, okay. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Flower one. I'm going to open these up a bit. So don't mind the crinkle noise, okay? Getting some ASMR here. Okay. What I'm feeling for these moms, if you look at it, so I'm gonna kind of do how I'm gonna kind of show how I read too. I always look at the bundle. Okay, this is how I read. I'm gonna teach a bit and also do some reading a bit. I hope you guys don't mind because I think it's just funner that way. I look at the I look at it all as a whole, and then I look at it individually. So whichever one that sticks out to me, I usually pick that one and I read it. So whether it's a good flower or a not so good flower, it doesn't matter. I whatever I see that calls out to me, I read that. So what I'm feeling right away is this one right here, okay? And you just know it. Once you tune into your psychic ability, you just it just draws. It calls out to you. Flowers, no, I don't know if you guys know. Maybe this sound woo woo, but whatever. I just gonna say it. To be very honest, I thought it was a little woo woo, right? I joined this guy's class. It's just an online class, but he did floor readings. And I was just like, that's how it all kind of started, right? I asked the universe, like, back to my story real quick, because I didn't finish. I was just like, one night I was browsing and I'm like, I want to do flower readings. I want to read flowers psychically. And boom, I saw this dude's course and this guy from the UK. And I was just like, okay, like this is so weird. Like, why would I see his reading like at 12, 1, it was like 1 or 2, like 2 a.m. Why would I see it at 2 a.m.? Right. And I was just like, okay, this is confirmation because I just thought of the idea like, okay, I want to read flowers psychically or work with flowers intuitively, spiritually. So pretty. Okay, I don't mind. It's easy to listen to you. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Because I don't know how my audio here works. I have a Mac, so I don't know how well Mac picks up. I know Mac does have a really good mic, but it's just that I'm like, I don't know if it's picking up too much of the crinkle, right? The crinkly noise. So it was this guy from the UK, and then I was like, okay, I bought his course. He's, really like it was just kind of funny because I found it, I took it. I'm still learning from it. It's good to go back and rewatch, right? It really helps. Okay, awesome, awesome. Okay, my audio's good. Good to know. So I feel drawn to this and I'm gonna read it. So when you look at a flower and you're reading it, it's not about it's about everything. Okay, it's not about one thing, but it's about everything. How does it look? How does it feel? How does it smell if you want to smell it? But it's just really saying that if you pick flower one, oh my gosh, like there's just it just feels really good. Like you're like you know exactly where you are and why you're there. Okay. Like, you know exactly why you're there, where you are right now. Like, you chose that path from the beginning and you stuck to your, guns, and you're just like, you know why you're there. You have picked that path, the path that you choose, and you are going to be very, very, very successful. Like, this is no joke, okay? Like, these are very robust flowers. Mums, if you know them, you have them, you have had them, you know, you planted them or, whatever. Mums are very robust. So they're very like they endure like they can endure a lot of like I don't know, like just a lot. So you are very, very uh definitely you have perseverance. You do not quit. You are not a you don't give up, right? So there's a lot of good energy coming in. So strong. You're very strong, like in character, very can be sometimes bold, which isn't bad. It's just that you will say it how it is. Like this is you. Like you're just like in people's you know space. And like we do however have to call back our energy, okay? For flower one, you exude a lot of energy though. That's the thing. Though you're so strong, so robust, a lot of your energy does kind of like get left in in that space, right? So you want to call your energy back, okay? That's what look, a petal just fell. That's a big confirmation. You see, even though you're so robust, you can still have a few petals that fall, and that's your energy that's gonna like is like kind of like going out, and you got to reel it back in, okay? Because you got so much energy that you sometimes you're exuding a little too much. And so it is this is a timeless reading too, okay? So if you are here now or here later, understand it's timeless, so you can read it. You can pick these flowers at any time, given time, to relate to yourself in that timeline, okay? So I'm feeling that, yeah, like you are very robust. However, there's just energy that can get a little leaky at time, and you're gonna have to call back your energy, or come into a space and just rest. I feel like you need a lot of rest because there's so much energy that you put out, and that is what drives you and what pushes you to really achieve everything. You're really good at achieving goals, okay? Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to be here for a while because these readings are going to be just a bit longer, maybe like 10, 15 minutes. But yeah, I should actually keep track of time. But for now I'm going to let it flow. So yeah, these are just really good energy. So you just always know where you're going. Like you're very good at navigating as well. So if you're really good at navigating, it's not a big deal for you to like take a rest. Okay. That's what spirit's saying. Because you're so good at navigating, you can always pick right back up where you were from or at. And so why hold yourself from resting, right? So angels are really saying, oh look, oh my gosh, this one just broke. I think I did that. See, sometimes you need a rest. You need to take a breather and rest. This one popped off because it's saying not everything, lasts forever, right? Even though you are so like strong, you can endure things very long. Like you persevere, but there's going to be a moment where you need a rest, okay? This flower that just came off is confirmation. Rest, okay? Give yourself time to rest, recollect yourself. And really, once you are, refreshed, rejuvenated, you can pick up right back where you were. It's not a big deal. What else, Spirit, for this timeless reading? Let's see. Let me feel into this. So I feel like there are things that there are things. Oh, you don't get much rest. Okay. Yeah, like if you picked pile one, then yeah, this is the energy reading for you. You can also, I just want to say this real quick. You can pick multiple pile like flowers too. It's not a big deal. It's just the energy that you are experiencing in the moment, and I'm reading that for you. Okay. What else? I feel like there's some uneasiness in the way you it's kind of like how you make decisions. Like, yes, you know exactly where to go, how to do things, but then it kind of brings you to a point where you're like you're you s- it's when you start wondering, right? it's it's when you start wondering, like, is it the right choice? I think that's what makes you come back and try to like rework things. So, yes, most time you know exactly where to go, but it's those moments when you really just pause and you're like, "Wait, am I exactly where I need to be?" Right? You start to second guess a lot too, because you are so into you are so into really being a perfectionist. Okay, now there's nothing wrong with trying to do things right, but being perfect 24/7 doesn't just is not realistic. That's what spirit is saying. Okay? Sometimes when you're making decisions, yes, most time it's good decisions. But sometimes again, it's coming up with this needing to rest. When you rest more, that's where you can really make the best decisions. Now, when you don't rest, you'll notice like all of a sudden you're making these type of decisions, right? And anybody can say, "Oh, that's normal for anyone or anything." That's not true. Some people over rest and then they mess up their decision making. That's just what it is. But for you, because you overwork, you can that can kind of trip you up. Okay, I'm just reading energy here. This is no judgment. Um, I have no judgment. Okay, you do you. What else? I'm feeling like there's something here that you're hiding. You see this little one here? Like this little one here right away. I'm seeing like you're hiding something right now. You're holding onto it. You're holding back. Okay. You're holding back because you can't face it if it blooms, if it comes to fruition. Something here that you can't face. Um, it's as if you are scared that if it comes true or that it comes to fruition, then it's gonna break the whole image of you being this perfect person. Okay. Again, this perfectionist in you have to allow things to let go, break it away, right? Break away from that being perfect. Okay. This is why this broke, because you have to allow yourself to break away from being perfect. Don't allow it. Don't allow people's energy to sway you to being this perfect batch of flowers, right? You're you are perfect the way you are. However, it's not for you to shape yourself just to meet people's needs. Um, you're not here. You're not playing the game of life. You're not here living your life for anyone but you, okay? So that's what spirit wants to let you know. I hope this pick a flowers psychic reading um was, a good fit for you, and that whatever came through that resonated with you really helped you out. Okay, so this is flower one. If you pick this pile, here it is. feel free to, re-listen to it and see what details pop out at you, okay? And really hone in on what can you do to further develop yourself, right? In life, I feel like we are always going to be learners. We're always going to have room for improvement, and we're going to allow that space so that we can keep growing, we can keep flourishing, right? If we just say no, today is the day that we are done, right, growing, then it's then what is the point of life, right? So here you go, flower one. This is your pick a flower psychic reading. Okay, so if you picked flower two, this is your flower. Now, this is kind of a foliage, I believe. Yeah, so though it's not truly a flower, it's still plant-based, so it's very beautiful. You should always grow. Yes, always grow. Always choose to want to grow, okay, people? Like, I kid you not, like, the moment you stop being curious, the moment you stop wanting to grow, you're just, you're holding yourself back. Okay, so let's clear that energy. Woo. Energy one of flower one. Let's welcome in energy of flower two. So let's see. Okay, if you picked flower two, I'm getting a lot of like shyness. I'm getting a lot of like, like that very innocent, dainty, shy energy here. I'm getting that you don't really like to put yourself out there, and you're very what's the word? Like introverted. And you don't really allow people to just be in your space. There's just a lot of feelings here, a lot of emotions, okay? High emotions that you're holding on to that you have to release. And you need to release it through being um interactive. So if you're here and you picked flower two, there is a reason why. Spirit is calling you to start interacting, to start communicating, to start sharing, okay? The energy here is very beautiful, very delicate, docile. Like I just really, really love this energy. But it needs a lift, okay? Now, this can count as a filler flower. So when you need to like, fill up the bouquet, right? The bouquet of flowers, these are really great. I'm feeling like that is what you are here to do, is to fill things up, okay? Fill up cups, okay? These cups can be anything from love, from happiness, from joy, from wisdom, from wealth. You are here to fill up these cups of these types of passions, right? So that you can help it become fuller, okay? So that people can truly see things for what it's worth. You are here to show what things are valued at. But before that, you got to see your own worth, okay? So here you go. Um, I'm also feeling like there is this very, really sweetness that's coming through within yourself, your personality. Uh, you're a very kind person, a very sweet and daring person. You're very soft spoken. You don't really like to shout. Um, but you're very scared of those who can be a little being a little confrontational, okay? But this is why you are here, okay? And you're in this moment right now to explore yourself further, to discover who you are, right? And I'm feeling that even though you are a very, quiet, reserved individual, it's about tuning into your energy, your power, so that you can tap into that version of you that can really be out there, that can confront situations or concerns or others who needs to be confronted. Okay, now it doesn't have to be bad, it's confrontation is, though it has like a reputation for it being negative, it's not. When you're confronting something, when you're facing it head on, I kid you not, like, you are not allowing that energy to pull you away so that you are in hiding. You are allowing the energy to uplift you, right? Remember what I just said about you need uplifting? You're allowing that energy to give you strength, to uplift you, because you know exactly where you want to be, but you're just a little afraid to be there, to place yourself there on the pedestal, right? Because you're like, am I even good enough? So knowing your self-worth. Now, yeah, if you guys like this reading, follow me, follow me on TikTok, follow me on, Instagram, follow me on Facebook and YouTube, right? We are here to connect, okay? So, flower 2, start connecting with others, okay? But first, Spirit just said, wait, pause, connect with yourself first, and then start connecting with others. That is the key. Know thyself, okay, y'all? Like, I kid you not. Know thyself. I am not kidding. When I was going through my spiritual awakening, right? I don't. There's not a timeline, okay? But when the most active time, because you're always on your spiritual journey, okay? There's not an end or a. There's no end. There's just when you began it, right? When did you become conscious and you began it, to you still improving it, okay? It's a whole like ongoing situation here. So whatever timeline you are in, right? That you are holding yourself back. Feel into that. Tap into that. When now you're in a you're now you are in a mode of learning about yourself, then go dive deep. Know yourself. Like, you are not going to. It's like it's like this, okay? You're telling someone, giving someone advice that you have never even experienced before. How would you know? How would you know? Sometimes we can intuitively tune into it and know it, and yeah, that's great. But the only way to know it even better, know it on a whole different level, a step up, right? Is to have already experienced it. I kid you not. Okay. If you have not experienced something and then you're like talking about it, but then like, do can you really, really relate to it? Really? Like, you can talk about it on and on, but can you really relate to it? I don't feel like I can relate to some things, even though maybe I have knowledge of it, right? And that's fine. It's okay to talk about it. It's okay to share your opinions, but you would truly never know until you experience it. So Spirit is also saying, go out there, start experiencing things for yourself. Stop listening into people's experience and hoping that their experience help you learn what it is that you need to do, what you need to learn. True, you have to do what you say. Yes. Sometimes actions speak louder than words. Okay. So, what Spirit is saying is start actioning. Okay. I know sometimes it's a little hard to really go in and, get your feet and hands dirty, right? But once you start playing a bit in the water, start testing the water a little, is it hot, cold, cool, is it the right temp, I really, I feel like that's what's gonna really get you going, right? And you're gonna love it. You're gonna actually find out the introvert you actually really like to speak out, really like to understand things, inquire knowledge, right? Just because we're introverted doesn't mean we can't ever be extroverted. There is a degree, a scale to everything, okay? You are not 100% of one thing. You are a certain degree of some of that one thing in different multiple timelines, okay? Today you can be happy, tomorrow you can be sad, right? So it's never going to be a one solid black and white answer, okay? So I hope that was helpful. Flower 2, get out there. I challenge you, pile flower 2. I challenge you. Go out and do something that you have never done before, that you have always been too shy to do. Go out and do it. Go and post about it. Share it with me, share it with your loved ones. Share it with the world. Like, don't be afraid to be unstoppable. Okay? That's what spirit is sharing. Angels are not like, angels are on your side, okay? Angels are not here to just be quiet, okay? Angels are also here to give you help. You know, angels are not just here to watch you, okay? Spirit and angel, okay? When you need help, ask for it, okay? And ask for the loving light, you know, of, whatever higher power that you believe in. So, flower 2, this is your reading. If it resonated, hit that thumbs up, really share it with others who are interested in pick a flower psychic readings. These are sort of my twist to doing psychic readings. Just love incorporating natural materials so that we can all, really have that fun loving natural energy. Okay, all these flowers are real. I always do real flowers. Okay, so again, flower 2, take that big bold step that you have been wanting to take, and see where it lead you. Okay, okay, pile 3 or flower 3. Look at these. Oh, they're just so beautiful. I love these. Like, I don't know, they're just so fun. I always say that, but they are truly. And you gotta just, always compliment them for what they are. They're very fun flowers. They're also filler flowers. So, like, to make a bouquet more, lush, like, you really add these. And again, it's that energy. And I know I always incorporate these baby's breath because they are just so fun. They're fun like that. Okay. Okay, so if you picked flower 3, then this is your flower. It's baby's breath. Let's see. Okay, I see you going on an adventure. Okay, your creativity is rising. And so it's taking you to places, and you're going to go on this adventure of yours, and no one can stop you. Okay. You have made up your mind and you're going. So don't hold back. And it's just going to be a lot of creativity, creative projects. Um, you're not gonna I see you a little restless. Okay, you're not gonna stop. That's what I'm feeling. Like, you're not just gonna stop. You're gonna keep going and going and going. You see how this is so full, and there's just so many, like, it's very abundant. So you're gonna keep going, going, going to get to nail it down to where you want to be. Okay, whether it's your adventure, your travel, your projects. I'm seeing you doing a lot of traveling projects, okay, because you're filming yourself, or you're documenting yourself in some way, shape, or form, whether pictures, videos, to really help showcase yourself, your creativity. Um, you you are just like you like there's just so much, like, you are exactly where you are meant to be. That's, this is just really strong. Like, you are exactly, where you are meant to be. So keep following your nose. Um, there's going to be, okay, there are going to be a lot of options for you. Okay. And I mean like different paths. So it's kind of like your whole adventure. Okay. There's going to be different paths and you're going to have to pick which one. And I'm talking a little faster now because I just feel like your energy is like go, 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 and I feel like there's just so much that you're like, okay, do I do this? Do I do that? So make sure to take a breather and make your decision. Okay. Because there's going to be a lot of decision making here. And I feel like um, it's showing me to take a sip of tea or some kind of drink and reflect. That is what's going to help you. You don't talk too fast. Okay, good. But it's just that energy that I'm feeling is just like so fast, so vibrant, so like energetic. Like you're in that energy right now, and you're gonna feel that you're not going to stop at what you're doing. Again, you're not going to stop. You're gonna keep going. You're gonna know exactly where to go, right? You got to trust yourself, have some faith. That's what I'm hearing. Have faith. Okay. um this is your venture that you picked. You are not going to just quit. Okay. I'm seeing you go and taking care of this, and you're gonna, like they're saying, you're gonna ace it. Like the projects you're doing, you're gonna ace it. There's something about you liking to, you're kind of a teacher, okay? You're kind of a teacher, or you have taught before, and that's why you love doing this. And now you're on your adventure to travel and teach, okay? And you're teaching through vlogging. You're teaching through, I don't know if you guys heard my phone, but it just notification. I just feel like that's confirmation, okay? You are a teacher and you are teaching and you are going. You keep going, believe in yourself, have faith. Okay, they just keep saying faith because there's something here that you have. There's one thing here that you have lost faith in. Maybe you are and you're not remembering it at this moment, but I can almost feel it like at the tip of my tongue. Like when you take your, drink your tea and sip, and really like calm down, and you're not on the go go go, it's going to resurface, and you're going to realize then that that one thing that you have lost faith in is going to recircle back. This whole journey, this whole adventure of you go 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 and exploring and teaching is for you to come back to this spot, to remember what you lost faith in, and you're going to bring that back. It's going to resurface, and you're going to bring in it's going to be put right in front of you, and you're going to have to really come face to face with it. Okay. And it's a really good thing because it's actually going to open up your door of wealth, your door of opportunities. Okay. It's going to bring in abundance in very different ways. I'm seeing money, and then I'm seeing resources. I'm seeing connections. So like networking, almost networking, but it's more like building community. Okay, yeah. So building community, I'm seeing that for you, and you're not going to just stop there. Okay, there's a whole bigger adventure within this adventure. So I just keep seeing adventure within adventure. If you're so into the whole like go out and just be free, that's kind of your energy, like going out, being free, being in nature, or being in that lively energy. I could see you in both situation. You love the cityscape, but then you also love the retreat and go into the forest and just really admire nature for its beauty, for its gift. Okay, so there's a lot of good energy here too. I love it. I love it. Um, don't lose faith now. Okay, that's what. Don't just say, okay, this video confirmed that I'm good. I'm just gonna quit here. Okay, no, don't quit. Okay, keep going, keep having faith. You, um, I heard okay, what about this? I heard sudden rush. If you are Hmong, or you listen to Hmong music, or you understand Hmong, go listen to Sudden Rush. I just heard them sing, like I just heard Sudden Rush. They're a Hmong band, so they sing in Hmong. So I don't know this translation, but it's just love that band. That band is 100% like I love it. Like so real, like the music, the beat, I just feel it, and it's going to bring out that side of you. If you kind of like that rockish music, if you I yeah, I think you do like rock music. That's why it was like showing that. But if you like that rock, rock music, like that's your vibe, or that's what you're gonna need to jam to, to really get your creative juice going. Okay. That sounds like me. Yeah. So this is for flower 3. Okay. Good energy. Keep going. You're almost there. You're gonna, and it's not the end. Okay. It's not the end. And you're gonna keep going on this adventure. It's a venture within an adventure. Okay. um yeah, it's gonna be super fun. So I hope this, reading, flower 3 resonated with you. If you like it, or liked it, really hit that thumbs up, share it, subscribe. Follow me on TikTok as well. There's just so much more of these pick a flower readings that's going to be coming through for you guys. Okay. So if you guys enjoyed this reading, go ahead, follow. Okay. You know, there's one more thing before I end this. For flower 3, I think you're gonna meet someone. You're gonna meet someone while you're on this adventure. Okay. You're gonna build a very strong, close connection with this someone. Okay. It could be romantic or non-romantic. It's up to you what you want to make it. Okay. But you are on a journey, and keep going. Okay. Have faith. So yeah. I like I like and subscribe. I'll always like your videos. Oh, thank you. Yeah, if you guys like and subscribe, like I do really, really appreciate it. I say that, most times we're really shy, right? Or we're like, should we even bother, like I think we're always, but then like I just want to say real quick, like sometimes we let ego get to us, right? Like we're like, do we really, like, should I stick around, right? But I just want to invite you guys that, it's your journey, and there's never a right or wrong, right? Whenever you choose to follow someone's journey, it's actually you finally stepping into your light to see a part of you, right? A part of you in them, and you're allowing it to come through. Okay. So I've noticed that, like, back then I used to like not subscribe to people because that's just who I was. I'm like, oh, I don't want to subscribe. Like, I don't want people to know who I'm following, right? But I realized, like, that's not really helping the collective, that, that's not really helping me. That's not really getting myself out there, right? Because at the end of the day, I really feel that it's about connecting. And so for me to start embodying that connection, that love energy, to help everyone rise as the collective, I got to start interacting. I got to put myself out there. It's all ego that's telling you to not let anyone know you, to hide, right? To go under a rock or a blanket and just hide, right? Don't allow ego to you know take you off course. You know exactly why you're here and why you're interested. Okay. So really subscribe, follow, um see what adventure you'll go on. Okay. Okay, let's clear the energy. Okay, energy for, okay, energy 3 out, energy 4. If you picked flower 4, then this is the flower for you. It's these orange cream flowers. Okay, I'm just gonna like, yep, open it up. Okay, very strong energy here. Okay, just kind of like pie up flower 1, but you are like, wow, you're a flower 4. You are a powerhouse. Oh my gosh, there's just so much creativity. A lot of creative juice coming through, okay? If you picked flower 4, your like creativity is in your name, your blood, okay? Like no joke. Like this creative energy is in your blood. Like you see orange and you know the sacral chakra, which is the creative the chakra in our system, our energetic, system that reflects energy of creation, right? You know why it's down there? It's because it's what helps us create things, okay? We create babies with it, we create projects, right? All of those great, endeavors that everybody sees, that use, we use it to create the most amazing things. And so, yeah, you see, this one I'm drawn to, okay? Okay, so something about, something about, there's something that's just right at the tip of your nose and you're not seeing it, okay? And I'm seeing this one. This one's really big. Like it's opening really big. Oh, and the flower just, some of the petals came off. See? It's telling me. It's telling me. Like there's no, did you see that? I just threw it like I was throwing some chips. Are you betting on something but you feel like you're losing? Okay? Like you better bet. You better go all in. That's what I'm feeling, and I'm gonna go, like that's what I'm feeling. Like this energy here is your energy. It's telling you to go all in, okay? Whatever you're doing right now, your creative juice, go all in. You see these two? These are like poker chips. You're playing as small. You're like, I just want to go 2 poker chips. Nope. You need to go all in. All these flower petals, okay? Don't quit now. Don't. Because you are not crediting yourself enough. You are you're doing this negative self-talk. That's what I'm feeling. And that's why this creativity juice is like coming through really strong. And I'm feeling it's coming through a prayer, through angels, okay? Through spirit. You asked for this, okay? Now you got to own up to it. And this is why good, strong creative energy is coming through for you, okay? Um, this is really, really powerful energy, really strong, very beautiful. Don't kid yourself, okay? This one is also speaking to me. It's really beautiful, very like just so premium. Like, oh my gosh. I feel like you are the type of person who likes premium grade, like everything, like top to bottom, whatever. Like everything needs to be premium. Okay? Now, if you if you love premium things, then are you stepping up to the light to be that premium, right? Being that premium tier, right? For yourself. Okay? So I'm feeling that there's just so much strong creativity coming through for you that's going to really boost you up so that your content, yourself, everything, your speech, your communication, your PR, your marketing, everything is going to like rise up, okay? um and you need to rise up too, okay, as you accept this. It's going to bring you forward, okay? It's going to bring so much happiness into your life. I'm seeing so much joy, so much love, so much abundance. And it could be abundance and happiness, abundance and resources, abundance and wealth, everything. I'm just seeing and feeling so much greatness coming through, and you're gonna feel so so grateful that you stuck to it, that you stuck to your gut, that you stuck to your intuition. Now they're also saying, listen to your gut instinct, listen to yourself, not the mind, okay, not ego, okay. Listen to your heart and your gut, okay. That's what they want you to listen to. They're saying that if you start listening to your intuition, that's gonna bring you above where you are now, because you you want to go big, right? You want to go big, then you got to go all in, right? Go big or go home. That's what they're saying too. You're gonna go big, right? You're choosing go big because look at this this lush bouquet of roses. Like they're all very premium, very beautiful, and like just so elegant. Like good energy here, okay? So I'm feeling that a lot of masculine energy too. I don't know if you okay. You are You're in the spot of embracing your masculine energy. Thank you. Yeah. I don't love designer things, and a lot of what you said fits me, and it's rare I find people I want to connect with. Yeah, like really really like sometimes like we are just so full of like there's a lot of things. Yeah, like it, sometimes it's really hard to connect, but we got to connect. I think that's from the other reading, but this is right now, so I'm gonna continue, right? But yeah, these are just so lush because I feel that there's something here you need to upgrade to, like, oh, it's yourself. Yes, yes. Okay. Now, not in a bad way, okay? This is you taking your creativity, upgrading your creativity and up to upgrade you as an individual, okay? You're going to really see the big next level you. I'm hearing 6 months. Okay? Next 6 months, keep keep at it, okay? Keep working through, keep doing what you're doing. You're on, you're exactly where you need to be, okay? I'm feeling that there's just, oh my gosh, like this one is just so pretty. Like I love it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Like you are gonna you're gonna actually go big, like go viral, like explode, like on the internet. Like I just feel it. I feel it in my gut. Like, and so you gotta start feeling that too in your gut. Okay. Like, yeah, you are gonna go big. The world's gonna know your name, right? Like, and it's not in a way where you're like, yeah, I'm so popular, whatever, it's, yeah, I'm gonna go big because I'm gonna be there to help others, I'm gonna uplift others, I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do, right? You're gonna actually help so many individual where your creativity, okay, your creativity is gonna, it's just gonna endlessly flourish. And that, when that happens and that gift comes in and you take ownership of it and you really you do good by it, right? You do right by it, and you take it and you transform it to really help the collective. Oh my gosh, like you are gonna become successful, like without a doubt. Like the success that you are that you're looking for, that people are always like looking for, right? Like you're not going to be chasing it anymore, you're going to actually just be attracting it because you're helping them, and you're bringing in this massive massive following without really even like, without trying. it's going to just attract to you, right? It's going to say, hey, we're here for you. We're your circle. You know, really. And so this creative energy, this creative juice it, drink it, you know, really let it uplift you, okay? Let it bring you up, because you're gonna be where you want to be, and you're gonna be proud of it, okay? Just a lot of success, a lot of good a lot of good energy. Like, I kid you not, like, just such vibrant colors. And I'm feeling that there's something about you also needing to go out in the sun a little more to recharge. Get that vitamin D, okay? They're saying that you are, yes, your creative energy is flowing. Take time to see the sun, take time to see the sun, okay? Um, you're going to recharge and, keep going with your creative projects. Um, and yeah, so this is what I have for you, Flower 4. Let me see, is there anything else for this timeless reading for Flower 4? Yep, there's a lot of foundation coming through to help you be stable. So if you're scared of, like, if you have any fear of stability, don't worry, because your creativity is just gonna, like, flesh out all of that negative thoughts, okay? You're gonna keep yourself accountable, okay? Of course, you still gotta hold yourself accountable, okay? But the foundation that you're laying here is going to be so strong. It's going to uplift you, and you are going to strive. You're going to become that amazing, successful entrepreneur. That's what I just heard. Yeah, so I'm going to say it. If you are not in the line of being an entrepreneur, you're going to shift to a higher level. So say you're in a corporate job, right? You're gonna go up. You're gonna level up and go up the ladder, okay? If you're in business, then yeah, you're gonna go big. You're gonna be known. uh, if you are, choosing to say, hey, I'm a stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home dad, stay-at-home parent, then guess what? People are gonna follow you. Like, you're just gonna start attracting individuals who want to know your recipes, okay, to life. You got a lot of good recipes, in your sleeves, ready to share. So what is holding you back? What's stopping you? Tap into your creativity, because you've got a lot of creativity here, okay? So that's a good point to close for Flower 4, okay? So you picked Flower 4 and it resonated, hit that thumbs up, like, subscribe, share it with your family, friends, share it on social media, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Facebook, follow me here, right? Um, I really, really just love doing these readings for you all. And I hope that you guys can also really take the time to, just re-listen to them and pick out, like, what you feel resonated, and then journal it and see, what transformation or what adventure you're going to go on, right, or experience, okay? So this is for you, Pile 4 or Flower 4. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much. um, I really, really appreciate this. Let's see. Okay, so real quick before I jump off, I just want to say again, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. It's always so fun. Bits of flower, bits of flower has resonated. Yeah, a bit of every flower. Yup. Sometimes we're meant to hear a little bit of everything so that we can really really get an idea of like a fuller picture, right? Of who we are, what we or like what we uh are, you know, our journey, right? Like what are we planning to do next, right? So it's really good. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry guys. Whew. I'm just feeling like, yeah, there's just a lot here. Okay, hope you guys don't mind. I gotta like wipe my nose. Oh, I just feel like, okay, so the energy here is to really clean out some things, okay? Just like I was cleaning my nose, okay? I'm feeling like needing to clear and clean the energy, okay? So remember when I was talking about being a miracle manifester earlier, right? Cleaning, cleansing your house, cleansing your energy is so important. Continue to do that even if you're not manifesting. Just do it because you want to keep your energy clear from any sort of lower vibrations, okay? So yeah. So again, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it so much. If any of these piles resonated with you, if you feel drawn to one pile, and it resonated, great. If it doesn't resonate or it didn't, right? That's okay too. Feel free to just click off, right? You don't have to allow that to be your energy or your reading, right? You can pick a different pile. Um, we are all here as learners, as plants ourselves, right? We're like plants. We're learning, we're growing, right? We're growing pretty much. We're growing. And there's a cycle to us. There's a beginning and ending. And we're always gonna come right back, right? Right? Flowers, they come right back, right? you know, you got to be the one to replant yourself, reground yourself, okay, and build yourself up, and build that energy, and you know, um, and it's okay. It's you first and foremost. You can also do it with another individual or do it as a collective. So if you guys are also interested in readings, or interested in coaching, or interested in intuitive paintings to further learn about other soul messages, right? So I do a variety of things. But if you guys are interested in psychic readings, whether through tarot cards, through flower, like this, through picking a flower bouquet, or through doing a painting. So I also do paintings, and then I draw out psychic impressions of soul messages or psychic impressions that comes through for that is coming through for you, and it's to help really energize your space. So that one is, I really like that one. I haven't done one in a while, but feel free to message me if you are interested in learning more about it. Okay. But yeah, I do these types of psychic readings to really help people navigate, to find clarity, to really help them find the confidence that they already have in them. They just got a little, off the path. They gotta, really, these readings are just meant to really help you pick out what can help you get back on your path. Okay. And then I do healing with I do energy cleansing and rejuvenation, which is clearing out, going to the subconscious level and clearing out any energy, energy that is really helping you be the observer to make that decision, right? To Let me take that. Let me go back. So it's really, when I do these energy cleansing and rejuvenation, it's really to help take you to your subconscious level, to be the observer, okay? Please listen carefully. To be the observer of whatever inner child wound you're dealing with, and to uproot it, okay, and to see it at different levels, and to clear out those um negative or lower vibration energy, emotions that is holding you stuck, holding you stagnant, holding you at, and you're blocked, right? So, and then I will boost you with energy rejuvenation, with which is, really allow bringing in light, loving light from, you know higher, the higher realm, right? To bring in and to reboost your energy. Okay. um a lot of people like to call it, it's not Reiki. Okay, I'll just say that it's not Reiki. Some people like to, people like to find resonance and like try to understand it, but it's more like, this energy healing that I do is, it's very intuitive based, and it's a little more on the like pranic healing, or like using prana, right? It's not per se Reiki. Okay, so it's different. But I'm not saying I'm like, I study prana healing, and it's really the base of it is intuitive, and through the divine consciousness, the light source that comes through for you and me during your session. So I hope that makes sense. If you guys are, wondering like, okay, let me learn more, message me. Like, I love to, chat with you too, and, help you also better understand, what I do. So that's what I do. Is there anything else? Yeah. So if you guys are interested in that, feel free to message me. If you guys just want like a one-time coaching and energy healing, I just opened that as a combo. So you'll get the one-time coaching experience, and then you'll get the energy healing and rejuvenation. So it's like a mix. But that is gonna be that's gonna be a one-time session, and it's gonna be, I would say, it's like, I believe it's like 90 minutes or so. It's like 2 hours. But yeah, or is it an hour 30? I gotta go back, you guys. But I wanted to just really give time to us to really learn and grow. Okay, that's why some of my sessions are longer. My intuitive readings are 1 hour, and then so my psychic readings are 1 hour. My intuitive healing, they're like 2.5. So plan on three maybe, but usually it's like 2 to 3. Okay. And then my coaching, which I just talked about, which is combined with the one-time coaching mixed with the energy healing, that's going to be like maybe 2 hours. So yeah, if you guys feel called to work with me, I'd be more than happy to, sit down and, talk about what may be a good fit for you based on your needs, right? So yeah. I'm gonna close the session here. Thank you all again. I just love and appreciate everyone here interacting. um Thank you, interacting and really giving me this time to also just share about myself, my gifts, and what I do. I hope you can take a step further and also continue to research and grow. Right, our growth doesn't end in one spot, in one space, in one moment. Right, we have to allow it to keep going. Okay, so thank you and have a beautiful Friday evening. Okay. I wish you guys all the best of luck in what you do. You know, get going on those projects. And if you're already doing it, keep at it. You are so close. Okay. Keep going. Okay. But yeah, thank you all and have a beautiful night.